In this video, we're going to be talking about the TourSoft golf ball from Titleist and whether or not it's actually better than the ChromeSoft, the TP5, and the Bridgestone RXS. Let's go PuttsAround.
Hit the ball!
Especially the ones who are probably looking at this ball.
Boom.
Hey guys, David Folk here. On this channel, we do golf club reviews, geek speak videos, instructional videos, and golf gear videos just like this one. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. Twitter was abuzz this weekend about the TourSoft golf ball and what was being advertised on the Golf Channel and different sites as the Farmers Insurance Open was playing. Titleist is claiming that the TourSoft is longer and softer feeling than the ChromeSoft, the TP5, and the RXS from Bridgestone. And I'm gonna splash up their small print, fine print screen so you guys can take a look at and see what numbers they're using to make these claims. As you look down there, you can see that the ball speed is 140 miles an hour. It has a spin rate of 2,900 RPMs and has a launch angle of 12 degrees. This is all hit by a machine test. And with those numbers, Titleist is claiming that the TourSoft is 5 yards further than the ChromeSoft, 4 yards further than the TP5, and 2 yards further than the RXS. And then you get to compression units, which they relate to feel. And they're saying that the compression units are much less than the other premium brand balls. Titleist is making these claims. The numbers are going to be fairly accurate based on what Titleist has done with their machine testing. I don't see any flat out red flag lies that make these claims inaccurate. One thing I do want to point out that if you're hitting the ball 140 miles an hour, your club head speed's right around 97 to 100 miles an hour, and that's going to be based on a smash factor of roughly 1.4. And how you figure out the smash factor is you take the ball speed divided by the club head speed, and that's going to give you the smash factor. The average smash factor for the average player is going to be 1.4 to 1.5 or so. So if you're not swinging 97 to 100 miles an hour, and that's going to be the majority of golfers, especially the ones who are probably looking at this ball. This ball may not perform as Titleist insinuates. So let's talk about the golf ball itself. The golf ball is a two-piece ball. It has a large core that is going to be lower in compression as the advertisement states. Lower compression equals less spin, which means it's going to travel further to a point. What they've done, because they've made the core so big, is they've taken the ionomer, which is basically the sirloin cover. They've made it thin, actually pretty thin, and then they've also included their patented technologies called 4CE. Hold on, I have to read it. Ultra thin 4CE grafted cover with TCU process technology. So they've made this sirloin cover, this two-piece ball, supposedly going to have a better feel, longer distance, while still having spin-like characteristics. And Twitter, specifically Callaway, one of their social media reps, was quite annoyed, I believe was the word he chose, that Titleist would make these claims with a mid-level ball, but not necessarily putting up their premium ball versus the ChromeSoft. Why would you compare a mid-level ball, a mid-level two-piece ball, versus premium ball offerings from other brands? I don't understand. If you're saying that it has similar feel and it's longer, obviously it's not your premium ball. So what is it missing versus other premium brands, right? So it's kind of like misleading the consumer to say, yes, this is better than the top level balls from Callaway and TaylorMade, but it's not as good as the Pro V1, which you should spend an extra $5, $10, $15 on. So it's like, why are you making this comparison? What's not in the comparison that you're talking about to be able to compare those two? Not only that, Titleist is also coming out with the new AVX ball, which is basically a direct competitor to the ChromeSoft. It has a softer core, it's multi-piece construction, urethane cover to, again, compete directly with ChromeSoft. So if you're saying a mid-level price ball is better than a ChromeSoft, then why did you make this premium ball to compete with ChromeSoft? So as you look at the advertisement, I'm just like, it's not quite jiving to say spend $34 or $30 on this ball. It's better than the Callaway Chrome Soft, but you should also spend $15 more on our ball because it's better than the ball that's better than the Chrome Soft, right? It's like, obviously there's something missing. My best guess, it's going to be spin, it's going to be flighting the ball, working the ball, it's going to have some of those missing characteristics that you're going to get from the premium ball offering. So while they can make some of these number claims, they're missing some of the recipes that are going to make a premium ball versus a two-piece ball for the average golfer who doesn't want to spend $50 on a dozen. Really, the only way to know what those concessions are is for you guys to go out and test it. I'm hoping to get me some, at least a pack of it, if not a dozen of the Tour Soft, to really go out and test them, see how they work, see how they flight, what kind of spin numbers am I getting versus a premium ball, and then hopefully this spring take it out on the course, hit some bunker shots, hit some wedges, hit some irons into the greens, really see how it performs in the real world. So I look forward to hearing your comments. If you guys are interested in purchasing the Tour Soft, go ahead and hit those comments down below. Have you thought about some of the points I brought up? Put those in the below as well. Do you guys have another kind of statement of, I don't know how they can, or I see what they're doing, or kind of just sharing your thoughts through this process of what Titleist is advertising and making claims versus some of the things that they're not saying. I look forward to hearing your comments down below. If you have any questions, go ahead and post those down below as well. I try to get to everybody's comments and questions. As always, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up because YouTube likes that. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll chat with you next time.